I want to say is, why did you enter the principal? Whoa. The principal for us is the real term for plural marriage. It's the principle of plural marriage. I mean, it's really a gospel principle for us. So in our community, it's shortened to the principal. I mean, I did it because I love the whole idea of the whole family and this whole group synergy. And I really felt like we would get progression, right? The whole idea is that we overcome our crap.
Yeah. You guys, it's Mary. We invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about the principle. And has Janelle been the only one that has really been following it, like in these latter years, now that everything has gone to hell in a handbasket? As you guys just saw in the clip, Janelle was talking about, the principle, which is
to come for
a meeting.
And
that's how she started the meeting off. She was basically like, what drew you to the principle? Which in there, well, obviously you guys just saw in the clip, about plural marriage, basically. Yeah. And she said for her, it was selfishness. Like she believed that it makes you better. It helps you get over all your crap, as she said. It helps you to not be selfish.
Exactly.
So I just wonder, has she really been following, like, the root, like the reason, like following the reason why she actually got into it?
So like in the first place, because she has, even when she spoke to Suki in the last tell-all, she was saying that, she talked about the faith, and how she still has to kind of leave that door open for Cody.
I think she has been following it.
I think so, because when you think about it, she was a
certainly
Mormon.
Not in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was a Mormon.
Yeah.
Right. And she was kind of a Mormon, but had friends who were in the polygamy.
Yeah.
Right? And she admired that.
Yeah.
She admired that. And yes, you're right, Mary's brother.
The first guy she married actually wasn't polygamous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if his
family was
but his family.
His family was in polygamy.
The family was in polygamy.
Yeah.
And so it's something that I think that has really resonated with her.
Yeah.
And I am sure she has kept that up, which I was surprised when she talked to Suki and was like, I have to keep that door open for him. That's our faith. This is what I believe in.
Yeah.
And so when she called the family for this meeting, because she's like, we are going really separately. Like she always has cautioned the family when she sees things kind of going like to everybody's going into their corners.
Yeah.
She will try to kind of pull them in. And we saw that even in Las Vegas.
Right.
When she was like, Mary and I, we have a lot of stuff.
Right.
That we kind of have to pull back the layers, maybe apologize, kind of come together. Well, and she said the reason why that was so important to her was what? She said because as the kids are going away, we have to strengthen our bond as sister wives. Yeah. Because the kids are no longer in between.
Yeah.
So we gotta strengthen our bond, get together, why are we here in the first place?
Yeah.
Why have we stayed committed? Because she wanted them to remain committed to the cause even after the kids leave.
Right.
So that was important to her. She was willing. Remember that day when she went to Mary's house and she was telling Mary, I think we need therapy, and Mary was just look at her like,
why?
But she pushed through, and Mary was like, I'm really surprised that Janelle reached out like this.
Well, my thing is, I feel like Janelle, we don't need therapy. All that Mary needed was for you to admit that you were really being shiesty. That you were kind of
going for her man.
You were being very shiesty. You stole my man. When I'm thinking that you were my sister-in-law, and you decided to go sleep. Well, not sleep with my man, but basically you decided to do some stuff on the slide, and you guys decided to get married. Yeah. That's why Mary hates Janelle. Really, it stems from that, because she's there focused on Christine, not knowing her sister-in-law checking out her man. So it's like Janelle snaked in, and then Christine snaked in, and now she's like, what happened here?
Robin, where you at?
It's time for payback. It's time for revenge. How dare they?
Revenge will be mine.
And it blew my mind how Janelle was kind of oblivious. I really don't know what the issue is. Yeah, I mean, I would have just told her, you were my sister-in-law, now you become my sister wife. That's where things went wrong.
Yeah, and she did say in the book too, I still consider her my sister-in-law, even though she was my sister wife. But it's like I saw her as my sister-in-law,
Yeah.
not my sister wife.
Well,
so
yeah.
I
mean, Cody's daddy did tell you not to marry him, but did you listen? No.
No.
I always think it's a red flag when a parent comes and tells you, "Don't be with my child." Like if a parent comes and tells you that, you should know it's a red flag, and the parent knows something that you don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think that she was following that principle in the beginning. Like her going to popcorn, eating a little.
New. She was still kind of new to the whole thing as well.
I mean, she had been in it for about a decade, when she was there getting popcorn, going to the movies after work while Christine suffered babysitting her kids. Like, what is that? You're getting popcorn and going to the movies. I'm taking care of your 20 baby kids. Really? So.
But I understand it, because I used to do that too. Like go certain times of the day, like do a little matinee and stuff. Because there was a time that I also had a living babysitter.
I know, but you always brought us stuff back. Like you get us fast
and
food
then I'll go
or
to
whatever.
movies with you guys. I didn't do it often, but the times that I did it, oh, that was so wonderful to go to the movies. No children, just go to the movies. Go to one of these romance movies or some comedy where I could just cackle and fall out.
I mean, you
That
only
was
had
nice.
2 kids, but Janelle has 6, so you would think you would try to be there a little bit more, be more present.
Yeah, but I mean, she's bringing home the bacon, so.
I mean, that
you know
is
what
true.
I'm saying?
I mean, that's also important, because how can Christine really do her womanly thing
Right.
if she doesn't have somebody providing?
Yeah, but it is a lot of work, though. I mean, kudos to Christine. It is a lot of work taking care of children. But it was very interesting seeing Janelle, like, bring in the family and saying, you know, when we were in in Vegas, I was lonely. It was lonely for me. And we have, when we were in Lehigh, we had to raise children. We had to get along to some degree.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow you're watching my child. We sleep in the same house, you know?
Yeah.
And,
you can't let things fester.
Yeah. She's like, but then in Vegas now, it's like, hey, if we don't like it, go to your own corner. You're in your own house, you know? You don't have to worry about anything. And then of course it continued in Flagstaff because they did not live, like in Vegas, it was like the cul-de-sac.
Right.
But in Flagstaff, now you guys are like at least a couple of miles away from each other.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I think that Janelle has been, when I think of all the wives, I think Janelle probably has been the most religious out of all of them, because
I mean, towards the latter seasons, like
15
15 to 17, maybe 14 to 17.
Maybe even earlier than that, because they moved to Flagstaff.
I think it was
Not
13, right?
Las Vegas. When did they move to Las Vegas?
Well, I think Christine was also partaking in it, because the fact that she was kissing Robin's derriere.
No. Christine was trying her best, but what I'm talking about like
not being selfish.
like in terms of the religion.
Yeah.
You know, has Janelle been more religious, the religious one?
Yeah.
In this family.
I think so.
I think she has. You know.
I mean, even her being at that meeting, she was completely out of whack.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she even got up and hugged Robin. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
What
Robin,
you're going
of
to
course,
talk
tried
about
to
Robin
make it
making
about
it her? Is it about me? That, you know, are you asking me about Las Vegas? Like, I'm the one who caused a separation?
First of all, Robin knew good as well. It was not about her. But she tried to make it about her because she's trying
To trigger Cody.
Yeah.
With the victimization. Like, I just could not. It was just exhausting. I was like, Robin, I literally yelled, please shut up. Shut up for 2 seconds, please.
It was funny. Janelle goes to Robin.
Oh my
too.
God, no.
But she hugs her for all of 1 second.
But look, you know that Janelle is completely out of whack when she goes and she's hugging somebody. Because that is not her norm. It's not even her norm to touch Cody on the shoulder.
Yeah. But Janelle, I think that I saw the change in her since in Vegas, like towards the latter part of Vegas. When they would go for therapy.
Yeah.
Like she was really striving.
Yeah.
You know, and I really like to see that about her, even though it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Remember even when she had this whole decoration thing with Mary? Like they were going to use the decoration and she's like, I don't even know anything about this. Arts and crafts about my theme. And Mary, of course, has already taken over. Oh, Janelle, look at all my stuff that I've got. What have you done? I bought the ingredients.
She's good for bringing home the bacon, which is important. It's a very important job.
Right.
We do not negate men's work. I mean,
Yeah.
Janelle's work.
But yeah, I mean, I thought that was very cute. But through the years, I think she has been the one.
I feel like she's had to hold on
it.
to it more now because everything has been kind
But
of falling
also,
apart.
exactly, that's what she's seeing. It's like, what is, and also she was more at home.
Yeah.
So she was able to see. It wasn't like she was working away.
On the run. She
Yeah.
had more time for silence and
She was,
seclusion.
yeah, to see
Yeah.
and say, you know, we are really,
Falling apart too.
like, it seems as though we are all in our own little corners, you know, and what's going to happen to us. But, you know, at the end of the thing too, I think Cody, he was like really kind of, he had like this little, what's the word for it? When he was sitting there, when Janelle was talking, he had this kind of like like a growling presence. I don't even know how to describe it.
Groggy.
Like very grouchy in the way he was mean-mugging.
Yeah, I think
Christine and Janelle.
I don't think he wanted to be bothered with that whole
Conversation.
meeting.
Principal.
Why are you reminding us of this?
Yeah.
Because I actually don't even like
And
anymore.
then he started talking about the sister wives, like kind of, are we getting along, the
It's
sister
like
wives? But you are the common denominator.
And he does, the thing is, he uses the sister wives to distract the wives from what he's not doing.
Exactly.
That's the issue.
Exactly. And he seems to do that very well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should have been the one taking the lead
Yeah.
about the principal.
Right.
And it was very interesting to hear why they all came to the principal
Yeah.
and why they have stayed.
Right.
You know, which I guess we'll talk about that in another video.
Yeah.
But that was very interesting for Janelle to, you know, really put herself out there. And I think she has been that one that calls the family
Yeah.
to try to be
Better.
than themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like to be better, because that's what the principle is about, especially for the women. You have to be able to do away with your jealousy.
Yeah.
You have to do away with mine and talk about we.
Yeah.
You know, talk about family. We're not just coming together here on earth, but we want to all get to the celestial kingdom.
Yeah.
And we can't have any weak link.
Yeah.
We need to remind each other about the principle
Yeah.
and what our beliefs are.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's another light to see Janelle.
Yeah.
You're actually, absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's another. Yeah, she has been that crier.
Yeah.
You know, she has been like that crier.
But I just wonder what because I feel like everybody kind of has a story as to why they got into their religion.
Yeah.
Or what really motivated them or pushed them to it.
Mhm.
I don't really think I've gotten a solid idea of why. Like with Christine, I know for her, she thought it was sisterhood and all that stuff. I guess
Right.
both with Janelle, she says what selfishness and trying to be better than who you are. I guess that's her higher calling.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering like what keeps her going.
Yeah.
I think with
Are
Christine.
we talking about that on this thing?
No, that was just a general statement.
Okay.
But yeah. But it's Mary.
And
We invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe.
comment down below. Are you surprised that Janelle has been
The most religious.
Yeah, and this crier, for their religion, for the principle,
Yeah.
sounding out that alarm. We must get back to why we are together as these 5 individuals.
Yeah.
We must get back to what brought us here,
Yeah.
because now that the physical part of it is no longer there in terms of the children,
Yeah.
the kids are not here. That's what's supposed to keep us going.
Right.
Us still adhering to the principle. And you're surprised that Janelle has been the one sounding that alarm for the family.
Yeah. Bye.